Good evening, fellas. Why don't I film myself doing good deeds? And why don't I accept money for doing good deeds? I want to talk a little bit about those kind of things in this video. Strap on. So, welcome to the video. I often go out and do... well, it's such a weird way to phrase. I often go out and do good deeds. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. Look at me, I go out and do good deeds. Oh, have a lovely day. Oh, I'm such a gentleman. Anyways, what I usually do is I go out with, like, different kind of signs, like cardboard signs, paper signs, plastic signs, with positive messages on them. Like, for example, you are beautiful and you're kind and beautiful and your existence is needed. Have faith in yourself. And then I look at practically everyone in the eyes. I make eye contact with practically everyone I can and I smile at them. And if they smile at me, then I do like this or whatever, which makes people smile more and ignites the flame of hope in people's hearts, which is something I want to accomplish. I want to ignite the flame of hope in as many people's hearts as I can. And I want to make a difference in especially special people's lives. And, well, anyone who wishes for positivity or help in most ways. Yeah, I just want to reach out, be the hand that reaches out towards them and makes a difference. Because that is a very meaningful endeavor, at least to me. Now, accepting money would kind of go against that, because I'm spending my time and my effort not for money, but in order to bring hope to people. The second I receive money for it, it becomes transactional. It becomes materialistically transactional, which kind of ruins the point, because then people could argue that I'm doing it for money, for personal gain, for fame, or for the sake of potentially in the future making money out of it. Now, that's not to say I don't get to know people. That's not to say I don't make connections of which I can then extend upon and make money in those ways. But that is not directly connected. Hence, not really the same thing. And it would be kind of weird to be like, what? You made a friend from doing something good, and then you and that friend ended up making money together? Wow, you're such a bad person. Now, most people don't have that unreasonable ways of thinking about that kind of thing. But also another reason is, you see, if I take pictures of myself or I film myself or, do all of those kind of things and, receive money and all that and ask for followers on Insta or whatever, I don't do any of that. Whenever I do things that are supposed to be for the good of mankind or, doing good, I don't ask for anything that would elevate myself. The reason, one of the biggest reasons for it, another reason is because of trust. You see, I don't want people to doubt me when I'm doing something that shouldn't really be doubted too much. Now, there are going to be people who doubt me anyways, but there are people I'm going to be able to reach better if I don't do those kind of things. And those are the kind of people I might want to reach You know, if someone wants to see genuine good and then they see someone doing something that could be interpreted as good, but they're filming themselves, they're using a selfie stick, that person is gonna think, oh, this person is not actually good, this person is doing it for the clout. This person is just using the guise of good too. And you know what that happens? That corrupts that person's heart. That makes their view of the world a lot darker. So even if you do the exact same thing as me, but you just add a selfie stick to it, the people who you may want to save the most are people you're not gonna be reaching. You're not gonna be reaching people who think for themselves and actually want to see genuine light. Because you're making, even if you have good intentions, you're clouding them. You're clouding them by doing such things. The same with accepting money. Now, accepting gifts is something that I don't really know how I'm supposed to be able to decline, especially considering the country I'm in. As it's rude to decline a gift. And you can decline once, but you know, eventually there are way too many people who don't take no for an answer. So, you know, it's not like I'm being like, okay, you know what, I can't accept water, or, you know, I can't accept food from people, so I just kind of accept it. I just, okay, oh, thank you very much, you know. Then I drink the water, and if it's wrapped up food that is, you know, like directly from the store, then I eat the food, kind of, and for most part. You know, because it's not poisoned. Anyways, that's kind of that. So, if you want to do good things, but you're scared and you want advice, I'm willing to give you advice and help you out in all sorts of ways. But I'm just advising you, don't do things for fame. Don't do that kind of thing. Don't do things that are supposed to be good and for the sake of good, and then say that it is for the sake of good when you're also utilizing it and capitalizing on it to gain fame. And that's what I don't like about a lot of famous people today, because you can disguise good as like you can do a lot in the guise of good, but yeah, that's not to say that I'm some kind of perfect person or some kind of saint. It's just I follow my own principles, I follow the truth, and I follow my own morals. And sometimes my own morals and my own system can be a little bit cloudy. I may do certain things that other people may find slightly immoral at different occasions. Now, that's why I'm saying that is so you don't get the idea that I'm like making some kind of case like, oh, I'm such a great person, you should be like me and stuff. Actually, I don't really want anyone to be like me. I want people to be able to be whole. I want people to be able to be happy. I don't want people to be as broken as me. I don't want people to suffer the same shit that I suffer through. That's not to say I don't want people to suffer at all. I want people to challenge themselves and become better. I don't want them to be completely broken down so that they cannot feel warmth for most part, or maybe not ever again, you know? Like, I want people to be able to experience the beauty of life and all the warmth and all the meaning, all the purpose and all the love, and, you know, I want people to grow stronger and still maintain their heart. I want people to be able to shine, have hope, and what's my end goal? What is my end goal? What do I gain out of this? There's got to be something, right? Yes, there is. At the end of the tunnel, there is more light. You've made the world a better place, but it's not something that I'm like, oh, and I'm gonna be like known and famous for that. The main thing about it is, hey, people have achieved more light, more love. I can also see that light. I can see the world become better as a result of my own actions, which is also, well, it's a small pat on the shoulder for myself, but it's also like just seeing the world become a better place. You see, whether I'm the one who creates a ton of hope, like if it's genuine, let's say, or someone else, while it does make a difference, and while I might be more happy about it if I'm the one who accomplished things myself, I'm still gonna be very happy about someone genuinely giving hope and genuinely creating a better world. You know, because we can all enjoy that light, we can all see that light, and letting those white flowers, those pure white flowers, get the nutrition they need and grow without having to turn black. You know? I think that is something that would be very beautiful. And I think everything has correlations with one another. If you make men stronger, it has a correlation with women also becoming stronger. If men become better, women become better. And, well, eventually, if you have good and you keep maintaining the good and you keep feeding the good, it's just like decide which wolf you're gonna feed, the good or the bad wolf. And the same works on a macro perspective as well. And you can do a lot about the evil in that scenario. But at least being able to know, just doing these good deeds as a chain reaction, someone somewhere will see that, wow, there are good people out there. And that doesn't have to be me that they see. It can be some girl that I helped that then took on some kind of challenge to become genuinely better, and as a result began shining more. And as a result, some guy saw that and actually started to believe in true love. That would be really cool.